YouTube, welcome in. It is time for our Summer Game Fest predictions. I've got chat with me. Chat, say hi. Say hi, sweet chat. You just watched the Gorilla Collective. It is June 6th right now. Tomorrow is Summer Game Fest, and we are going to lock in our predictions for Summer Game Fest bingo and see if we can fucking nail it. There is a lot going on this year for not E3, for Key 3, and I am anxious for this show. I think that it's going to be very good. I think it's going to be the best Summer Game Fest we've ever had. Granted, there's only been like 3 or 4 of them, so it won't be really hard to beat. But with a lot of the bigger places like EA not having a place to show things off, places like Capcom not doing an event, places like Sega not doing an event, Sony only showing first-party stuff at their own show for 2024. I think the opportunity is now for Summer Game Fest to put together a banger. As usual, KEIGHLEY has been managing expectations, of course, but there is a lot to look forward to over the next 24 hours. We will be streaming, of course, reactions live and going over our bingo card. Tomorrow, the show starts at 5 p.m. Eastern time, which I'm excited for. In chat, you'll all be with me. It'll be such a blast. Also tomorrow, we've got what's called Jake's Super Happy Fun Time Summer Slop Up. Directly after Summer Game Fest is Day of the Devs, and then after that is Devolver Digital's event. We'll be doing all 3 of those reactions right in a row. So from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'll be live and we'll be talking video games, which is really dope. And then more events on Saturday, more events on Sunday, more events on Monday. The one thing that we got to talk about is, for our predictions today, I think it makes sense to kind of leave Xbox and Ubisoft off of the table for the most part, even though some stuff might show up at Summer Game Fest. I think that there's more than enough. We should be able to have no problem creating 20, 25. How many spots on a bingo board? I think we need 24 things to fill out the board. We're gonna need, we can do that without having Xbox showcases. Good question in chat. Is Summer Game Fest for large titles? Yeah. So we just watched the Gorilla Collective live, which was very indie pilled. And though there will be some indies, I'm expecting some very big reveals. So what I did is we did predictions for the PlayStation State of Play recently, and I kept those predictions here. And I kind of just changed like the background on them. So for an idea of things that could possibly pop up, I've already got a very nice head start here of some of the stuff that we've already talked about, right? So games that, like, any of these could feasibly pop up at Summer Game Fest at Jeff Keighley's show. And what we'll do is we'll go over what we have written down here, then we'll start filling in blanks and trying to put something together. So Kingdom Hearts 4, a new entry in the BioShock series, Metal Gear Solid Delta, Silent Hill 2, The First Descendant, Little Devil Inside, Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D, or Dragon Quest Collection HD 2D it looks like, Judas, the new game from Ken Levine, the creator of BioShock, the new game from Nagoshi Studios, the creator of the Yakuza series, or Like a Dragon series, Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail, that's less than a month away, Zenless Zone Zero, Half-Life Alyx, maybe going multi-platform. Actually, that one doesn't really fit anymore. We can delete that in real time. That was more for a Sony pilled situation. Alan Wake 2, Black Myth Wukong, Hollow Knight Silksong, Team Cherry, the worst motherfuckers to be a fan of in the video game industry. I feel bad for you Hollow Knight fans. Helldivers 2 likely will not pop up here. That again is also kind of a leftover from the Sony stuff. Sonic Shadow Generations, I'd put some money on that showing up. Light No Fire, the new game from Hello Games. That is Sean Murray and his team that do No Man's Sky. That game looks really cool. Plucky Squire, which maybe doesn't show up at Summer Game Fest, perhaps at Devolver Digital, but I don't know. I feel like it's Devolver's biggest game this year, so we'll probably see it. Death Stranding 2. Ooh, if anybody loves Kojima games, it's Jeff fucking Keighley. I'll tell you that much. We also have kind of a catch-all for some of the bigger companies. So I'm going to pull Ubisoft off of the list because we aren't going to be talking about their stuff. They're having their own show coming up really soon. That will be on Monday, the 10th. Also, I'm sponsored to stream reaction to that. I would have done it anyway. Don't tell Ubisoft. But EA, we could see Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Oh, chat, it's your first time to shine. Dragon Age Dreadwolf got renamed today. What the fuck is the name of Dragon Age Dreadwolf now? We could see the next Mass Effect game. We could see a reboot of The Sims. We could see NCAA football. We could see Madden, we could see any of their sports games. From Capcom, we could see Monster Hunter Wilds, Kunitsugami, which is really interesting. Resident Evil could show up in the form of Resident Evil 9, Resident Evil 0 Remake, Resident Evil Remake, Resident Evil Code Veronica Remake, or perhaps Pragmata after all this time. Veilguard, I think that's right. It's like Dragon Age The Veilguard. The Veilguard? Something like that? Does that look right, chat? I feel like that's probably right. The Veilguard. Yeah, we're out here. Excellent work, gamers. Excellent work, gamers. So, I've compiled a disgusting fucking list of things, but let's use that to kind of fill in the blanks here. I would love to throw this over to chat and tell me what you anticipate seeing at Summer Game Fest. Again, omitting anything from Activision, Blizzard, Ubisoft, Xbox, like Microsoft first party stuff, and Bethesda, okay? Because that stuff we will do via predictions for their individual showcases coming up over the next few days. The Xbox one being on Sunday, the Ubisoft one being on Monday. We'll probably predict those on Saturday. We'll put those together in one single show. But for right now, what do you think that we will see at Summer Game Fest proper? Any upcoming games that you think could pop up? We can start off maybe talking Square Enix. Titanfall would be nice. Ooh, like a Titanfall or anything from Apex Legends universe, I think would fit in there. I could see that happening. Let's add a Titanfall image in there. Titanfall 3, long rumored. I think there was some development woes. I'm not sure if we ever see that kind of thing again, but it's not impossible. I'll throw it in there, and I think we just loop in the Apex Legends universe as Titanfall, so if Apex shows up, we get credit, you know? I think that's fair. And it's a fair way to do it. Pretty interesting. I think with Kingdom Hearts up there in the top left, I think there's a chance that we see some Final Fantasy stuff. So, yes. All right, wait for it. Now you're talking my language. Hoping for a Tactics remake. What I want to do is I am going to make a Square Enix page, not page, but a Square Enix logo situation over on that other page, because I think that Kingdom Hearts 4 is just one of a few things that could pop up there. So let's do this. We're gonna go over here to this page. We're gonna add Square Enix down here, and I think there's a few things that we could indeed see, and those things are KH4/new KH game. We could see Final Fantasy Tactics remake. You can see the long rumored Final Fantasy 9 remake, GQ3 HD 2D collection question mark. And then also, hear me out, Final Fantasy 16 PC I think is a very good one that not many people are really talking about. Final Fantasy 16 PC is literally confirmed, but we haven't heard anything on it since the game was announced and the DLC came out. I'm assuming that is almost ready to rip probably by the end of 2024. I would be surprised if we don't see it over these next couple days. Is this the wish list? This is somewhat the wish list, somewhat the predictions. The idea is like, let's get everything that could pop up down on paper, and then let us whittle it down to create the bingo card. So the idea is like, can we properly predict most of what will be at Summer Game Fest proper over the next couple days? Bloodborne remake, don't hold your fucking breath. If it didn't pop up at Sony's event, I am not putting it on this list. No chance. No chance. I do have it written down, so in this very document I have the old Sony stuff. What the fuck is Bluepoint doing? What is Insomniac doing? What is Naughty Dog doing? I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that we see some of this stuff, but we'll get there when we get to predictions for sure. We'll keep the Sony stuff on the back burner, because Sony's first party stuff in particular, they were very focused during the PlayStation State of Play. What they did was they said, no, we are not going to be talking about first-party Sony products that come out before, after 2024. 2025 and beyond is still on the table to be shown at Summer Game Fest, which I think is very interesting. So we will get there in due time, but for right now, we'll keep it popping. One game that I think could really pop up in a pretty big way that is still, I feel like, needs its coming out party for these big events. It's had deep dives and it's had announcements and stuff like that, but it hasn't really had its chance like to shine in one of these more public events. Is 2XKO. This is the League of Legends fighting game, chat. Really interesting title that I think is going to catch on pretty big. I could definitely see it being a big deal. Does anyone give a shit about that? I kind of do. It's never gonna happen while Michael Zaki still lives. You're probably right. You're probably right. But speaking of that, Elden Ring DLC, one last hurrah. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I think mayhaps it does. I will pull you in here because that comes out on, I think, the 21st. I would be surprised if they have an event, especially KEIGHLEY has had a history of debuting the Elden Ring stuff. The re-reveal of Elden Ring in earnest was pretty much him. I have written down some interesting stuff like Haunted Chocolatier Doke V. Multiverses could use another showing with a character reveal. I'll put Doke V on there. I think that might show up. If you guys don't know what Doke V is, it's like that weird fucking 3D open world Pokemon like game. It's very bizarre. The Alan Wake 2 DLC and Silk Song are already on there. Mina the Hollower I'm not going to put on there. Oh, I believe we are confirmed to be seeing Slitterhead, so I don't want to put it on that list right now. That's created by the Silent Hill director, or original director, which should be pretty good. Chat, what else do you have? My top picks are Light No Fire, Black Ops 6 gameplay teaser. I think we're approaching the time for another GTA 6 teaser. Interesting. Interesting on GTA 6. I'm gonna put it on there. I don't know if it makes the cut. I feel like maybe they wait a little bit longer to show that again. But it's entirely possible. And it would be a fucking banger if they could put together a gameplay trailer. Confirmed for 2025. But I think it might have a little bit more time before we see it again to cook. We'll see. Throwing it on there for sure. Not huge on the name Slitterhead. Nay. Ghost Recon had some leaks. I'm not going to add Ghost Recon just because if it pops up, it's going to pop up at the Ubisoft event. I'm going to save that for the Ubisoft bingo on Saturday that we put together. And then the Ubisoft event itself is on Monday. But I think you're right, Uncle Altair. I think it's high time that we see Splinter Cell and Ghost Recon. Chat. Harry Potter. There are two games that I think we could see. Hogwarts Legacy 2. That place doesn't seem to be doing DLC. What's the deal on Hogwarts Legacy? What are those devs doing? There's also a straight up Quidditch game that was in pre-production and has even have closed beta tests. Quidditch Champions is the name of it. Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. Yeah, this is a thing. Look at this shit. Join the playtest. This fucking exists. Behold. I bet we see this shit. What the fuck is wrong with WB Games these days, huh? Wild. Motherfuckers are wild. I'm gonna add it on there. I think it could be interesting. They just dropped an update, so my vote would be the Quidditch. Need a rated R version of Hogwarts. I want to be evil. That'd be fucking sweet. Wonder Woman? Where Wonder Woman? WB Games, what's wrong? Who are the developers of the Wonder Woman game? I don't remember their name. They made Shadow of Mordor and then Shadow of War. Is it Monolith something? Shadow of War. Yes, Monolith Productions, but not Monolith Soft. That's different. Monolith Soft different. Monolith Soft is different. That is Xenoblade. Xenoblade Chronicles. Of course. Alright. Death Stranding 2. Oh, here's a really good one, chat. Lies of P DLC. If the last movie didn't set the world on fire and DC is a train wreck, do they still even care? I don't know. That game has been presumably in pre-production for more than a year. More than 5 years. I mean, the last Shadow of War game, Shadow of War came out in like 2017. I don't think they canceled that game this far ahead. So I'm truly unsure when it comes to that. I have just a couple more that I'm interested in. Slammed Corolla, what's going on? Good to see that name back in here. Hope you're doing well. We're doing predictions for Summer Game Fest, which is tomorrow. Exciting times. Here's one, chat, that I'm pretty passionate about. I feel like this makes it. I think this makes the list. Hold. The big reveal is coming. Get excited. No, fuck off. The big reveal is coming. I swear, chat. I fucking swear that it's coming. Hold. It's coming. Hold on. The big reveal is coming. I got a Project 007 from IO Interactive, the makers of Hitman, chat. This game has been in production since the end of Hitman 3, which has been a few years. I think it's going to be pretty good. I want another standalone Final Fantasy game. 16 was so good, I need more. I have, for my Square Enix block over here, Kingdom Hearts 4 or new KH game, Final Fantasy Tactics Remake, Final Fantasy 9 Remake, Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D or Collection, and then Final Fantasy 16 for PC, perhaps. I don't need to add question marks. We know that these are question marks, right? We're cleaning up our list already. Good pick, though. Yeah, 16 hot ticket. You think Sega could be coming out with more stuff since Persona 3 Reload did so well? Yes, I think Persona 6 is all but confirmed and will probably have a green theme. Their last 3 games have been blue, red, and yellow. Green feels right for Persona 6, but they've already put out a Persona game, Persona 3 Reload, this year. I don't think we see that Persona until announcement-wise 2025, and then release-wise 2026, 2027 at its earliest. Is kind of where I'm at right there. I have one more chat, and then we can go over a couple extra things from some other bigger developers. Keep coming at me with what you have. My pull is one that I think is coming out soon that not many people are talking about. And it is, of course, Disney Epic Mickey rebrushed, baby. Get fucking hyped. Get hyped for Disney Epic Mickey rebrushed. That was announced at the Nintendo Direct not that long ago, so I think it might be high time for it to reappear, which would be very reasonable for me. Persona 5 was once going to come out in like 2014. That's so fucking crazy. There's no risk of it coming out earlier than 2028. You might be right. You might be right. Okay. So I've got a bunch of predictions for some less than expected things. Let me go back over here and show you a little idea that I have. I'm just going to grab like a little image of like, I'm just gonna do this as text. All right, up here in the corner, chat, collaboration movie trailer type stuff. Arcane Season 2, Sonic 3, Yakuza series, Borderlands movie. I think those are really good predictions for something that will probably come true. Keighley loves to have those collabs. If he can get Kevin Hart out on the stage or Jack Black to promote the Borderlands movie that's coming out this summer, they'll go fucking crazy. I have a gut feeling that Jeff is lying about Kingdom Hearts 4. Dark, I fucking pray to God you were right, because there is nothing more important to me than goddamn Kingdom Hearts and our fucking best boy. My favorite game of all time is Kingdom Hearts 2. I know, so unique, but I do feel the same way. I think that Jeff is very obsessed with setting expectations and under-promising and over-delivering these days. And I really do feel like that there's a chance that we see that. I think Kingdom Hearts 4 has a shot. Thanks for being here and thank you for chatting. If you have other predictions, let me know. We've got a decent amount already cooking right now, but always willing to hear. I wanted to just do a little bit more in the individual developer segment chat and add some stuff here in addition for EA. Skate, perhaps. And maybe Joseph Ferris / Hazelight. I don't know what their next project is. Game of the Year, of course, 2020 or 2021. It Takes Two, and they have a really good relationship with Joseph Ferris. I wouldn't be surprised if we see their next project announced there as well. Capcom, we've got a lot of the big ones already on there. Maybe Devil May Cry. How long has it been since Devil May Cry 4? 5. A while though. Devil May Cry could pop up. Sega. I just want to talk about Sega real quick. I'm not going to add them to this list, but let's just talk about it. They did show off the montage at the last Keighley event at the Game Awards, where they announced that they were working on like reboots of a bunch of different games, including like Golden Axe, Shinobi, Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio Future. All pretty crazy. Yeah, Mass Effect game. I have Mass Effect Next written there because I think that there is indeed a chance. Probably the shine goes to Dragon Age with their announcement of like gameplay coming next week, but I wouldn't be surprised if we maybe see like Shepard come back or Liara come back and they give us that sweet new image. Crisis would be huge, Uncle Altair. I don't know what that team is working on. What does Crytek do these days? Fucking nothing. One other one that I really want to add, chat, is I want to add a full subcategory for 2K Games. 2K Games announced pretty straightforward that they were looking forward to announcing a return of one of their biggest franchises. And I know that we already have, what's it called on the list? BioShock over here. Here, I'll pull this off. We'll add it in text over here as well, because this could be one of quite a few different games, but a new entry in the BioShock franchise, Mafia franchise, Borderlands franchise, the Civilization franchise, or the Lego 2K franchise, which is like, there's been a rumored Lego 2K goal that was pretty heavily leaked a while back. I think Sonic 3 teaser. Yeah, I have the Sonic 3 up there with like Arcane and Yakuza and Borderlands. I think that's a pretty good one. I can see it happening. Lego 2K Goal is like a Lego soccer game, well, Lego football game, which could happen as well. And then last but not least, chat, does Nintendo show up? Nintendo really doesn't have a presence at Summer Game Fest very often, but I think that there is a chance that they make it happen. I'm not positive. Red Hood Venom, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Nice to see a new name pop up. I appreciate first time chatters that are just rolling through and saying what up here from the random ass like special events category where we just do our predictions. We're just talking shit. Chances of Nintendo coming very, very slim, but if they did, I mean, how much of a banger would it be if Jeff was able to lock down the rumored Twilight Princess and Wind Waker remakes? I think that in the long run, though, I'm pretty sure that we are about to get a Nintendo Direct announced for like the middle of next week. You know, I think that I don't know. Probably, let me see. 6/9 is a Saturday. My guess is that we get a Nintendo Direct on the 11th, 12th, or 13th of this coming week. Remains to be seen. Nintendo is an enigma right now. They've never had a shittier showing for what's on its way, you know? It's fucking bonkers. We only have Metroid Prime 4 and Luigi's Mansion 2 HD announced for first-party games. The Nintendo Switch has to have other first-party stuff coming out this year, and there is just nothing announced. So I think they're gonna grab all those fucking ports. F9 remake, oh, what I wouldn't give to see that. Kalionos, I think that there's a chance. I think there's a chance. A slim chance, but a chance. That's for sure. We'll see how it goes. Chat, anything else you think that will show up that I don't have written down here? I do have all of the Sony stuff. I feel like if we were to see something, it would probably be Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know. I'm gonna actually take Ghost of Tsushima and put it on this list. It'll be our first entry into the bingo card. I think there's a chance we see Ghost of Tsushima 2. Chance is slim, but if we're gonna see anything from first-party Sony, that feels like the right thing to grab. Outside of one of those Horizon games. The rumored Lego Horizon, Horizon Zero Dawn remake, the Fortnite style Monster Hunter clone, or the MMO. They've had so many fucking rumors. We'll take Borderlands, and we'll take, I guess, Kingdom Hearts. I'm gonna put Kingdom Hearts on the list as well. I'm just gonna put 2K's logo on here and kind of cheat that one. No, that feels wrong. All right, let me grab this. I feel like if I have to choose one, it's probably BioShock that pops. So let's do this. We'll pull BioShock on there. We'll put that on the list from 2K Games. And then we'll do Kingdom Hearts 4 for Square Enix. I don't know, chat. Where are you guys at? You think Kingdom Hearts 4 pops up? 0 for no, 1 for yes. Do we see Kingdom Hearts 0 for no, 1 for yes? Eminem album drop at this event. Let's fucking go. Tsushima movie news. Excellent question, Treehorn. I don't know. 16 PCs definitely in the works. 14 huge expansion. Yeah, let me bring over the Final Fantasy 14 Dawn Trail thing too. I think that pops up just because it's gonna be here. All right, let's be honest, chat. From this list, this is our bread and butter here. What do we think comes up? I think 2XKO comes. I think Shadow of the Erdtree comes. I think Zenless Zone Zero, Dawn Trail, Alan Wake, Light No Fire, Death Stranding 2 all make it. I think Sonic Shadow Generation makes it. I'm bringing them over. I'm bringing them over right now. Now, chat, riddle me this. 2, does Silk Song show up? I want to know right now. Silk Song 0 for no, 1 for yes. Silk Song 0 for no, 1 for yes. Do I add this to my list? Do we predict it? Now let me get my rant out of the way. I fucking hate Team Cherry. I think that there's nobody more disrespectful to their loyal fans. You got a bunch of people excited for your game, and you can't even be bothered to fucking say something about it when it gets delayed for more than a year. Insane behavior and truly shitty stuff. I don't like it. I don't like it. I see more zeros than ones. I'm deleting Silk Song. I'm deleting Silk Song, and I'm happy to do it. It feels so fucking good. Chat, hold on 1 second. I am going to duplicate something real quick, but I have to hide my Canva so that you can't see all my sweet stuff. Make a copy. Good. Cool. We are so back. All right, Jake Leakin, what are you afraid of us seeing? All my behind the scenes stuff. I have some embargoed stuff on there. Just I've got like some sponsorship stuff coming up really soon that I can't show you basically. And when I go to like my main page, it gives you like thumbnails of all of my documents, and I don't want to be like streamer leaks blah 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 3 days in advance or some bullshit like that. There's no way 007 shows up in my opinion. I think there's a chance, but I don't think it's a high chance. I am going to delete Silksong. I don't think it's coming. I am going to grab Judas, Wukong, Metal Gear Solid. That's coming. I think those are going to show. And let's program them in here. Death Stranding, you're in. Light No Fire, you're in. Sonic Shadow Generations, you're in. Alan Wake 2, you're in. Dawn Trail, you're in. 2XKO, you're in. Zenless Zone Zero, you're in. Elden Ring, you're in, baby. Metal Gear Solid Delta, you're fucking in. We love to see it. We love to see it. Jason game? What do you mean by a Jason game? I'm not sure. Chat. Epic Mickey Remastered, Silent Hill 2, Titanfall, Lies of P. I think Lies of P DLC is very interesting. And Plucky Squire. Let's bring those over. Little Devil Inside, you can come with. Oop. Very good. You're all welcome. Lies of P is a really interesting one to me. Black Myth Wukong, you're definitely going to end up here. Lucky Squire, very good. Someone goes on stage and says wild shit while presenting. I think you're right. Jake has Half-Life 3 confirmed. There's absolutely no fucking way. I don't think there's a fucking way that happens. I do like the Sonic 3 movie as an option here. I'm gonna add that, and I like the Borderlands movie as an option here. I'm gonna grab those two and bring them in right quick. Sonic 3, you're fucking in. Borderlands official trailer, fucking in. God, that movie's gonna be abysmal, huh? Probably. Okay. Judas, why are you so big still? Cat, what am I missing from here? What do we think? Monster Hunter Wilds feels right. Yakuza series trailer, yeah, let's bring Yakuza over. Let's bring Yakuza over. We have that written down, and it just got a poster a couple days ago with a really soon release date. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was kind of preparation to get ahead of like the full information. Friday the 13th from Blumhouse. Is that in the works? There was the one that came out in 2017, yeah? I don't know. Possibly Dark Legend. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. Let's pull over the Yakuza one for sure. Let's see how many we have left to fill. This will be Yakuza movie. We know 1, 2, 3, 4 more spots, chat. Let's look over here. We have BioShock written through. We have a lot of the movies all taken care of. Let's do Final Fantasy in some way. I'm just gonna bring over the Final Fantasy logo, chat. This will be an easy one where if any Final Fantasy game pops, we get credit. Whether that's Final Fantasy 9, whether that's Final Fantasy Tactics, or Final Fantasy 16 for PC, we're in, baby. We are in. I think that's fair. Every once in a while, we deserve a fucking win. Don't you think? Final Fantasy logo. How's that so hard to fucking find? What the fuck? They're all Final Fantasy games. Perfect. I can't even see Yuna without just fucking losing my mind, bro. Ooh, hot. Ooh, Fallout's such a good... No, Fallout we save. Fallout we save Xbox. Rebirth multi-platform? Possible. I'm gonna just loop it under Final Fantasy. Blumhouse Games announced to be in the summer event. Interesting. We know what they're working on? Is it Friday the 13th? Or is it something else? I'll add it. I'll add it. Dark, you seem like you're in the mix. We'll do Friday the 13th. GTA 6. I don't know if I'm gonna put GTA 6 on there. GTA 7. Now that I'm interested in. Blumhouse has got to be one of the worst names for a fucking studio that I've ever heard. Chat, I want to look at the multi-platform stuff one last time that we have written down here. Dragon Age is confirmed. No, Dragon Age isn't confirmed. That's what we should bring over. We should bring over Dragon Age. It's confirmed to have its own standalone gameplay reveal next week, but I feel like that could be a really nice one to have like teased at Summer Game Fest. Dragon Age. And then we need one more thing. And we need one more thing. What will it be? What will it be, gamers? I just don't know. El Capo, what's poppin'? I see Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. Yes, indeed. I think Delta will be there. Death Stranding 2. Yes, I think it will be there. Yes, yes. Kojima pilled. We love this. Chat, I think I know what I want my last spot to be. And I think that the answer is... Here's what I want it to be. Historically, there is one big video game company that has never, ever showed up at Summer Game Fest. And honestly, doesn't really play nice with Jeff Keighley events at all. Sometimes they'll put up a trailer. They used to put up an announcement or two at like the Game Awards or something like that. I think that this is the time that Nintendo pops. Our corner is going to be Nintendo in general. If there is a Nintendo brand new announcement, we're taking the corner slot. We're taking the corner slot. They show some Zelda, they show some Metroid, they blow the roof off that fucking place and give us something new. I'm in, baby. I am in, baby. I think it could really happen. I think it could be the time. Do I know for a fact? Absolutely not. But I think there's a good shot. All right. Chat, this is what we got. We have Kingdom Hearts 4, Little Devil Inside, 2XKO, Sonic 3 movie trailer, Black Myth Wukong, The Plucky Squire, Death Stranding 2, Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail, Zenless Zone 0, Final Fantasy General brand new announcement, whether that's Tactics or 9 or 16 DLC or PC, whatever it may be, a Borderlands movie trailer, Judas from Ken Levine, the creator of BioShock, Free Space, of course, Ghost of Tsushima 2, I think will be Sony's big event. Will we be right? We shall see. Metal Gear Solid Delta, our boy, our Snake, could be nice. Friday the 13th from Blumhouse Games, Alan Wake 2 DLC, I think there's a good chance we see it. A Yakuza TV show trailer, the resurgence of BioShock from 2K Games, the Lies of P DLC, any announcement from Nintendo, Light No Fire from Hello Games and Sean Murray, the squad behind No Man's Sky, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree, perhaps one last hurrah for them to come through and show off the game before it launches on the 21st. Dragon Age The Veilguard just got its title reveal the day before the event. And then Sonic Shadow Generations, our most anticipated game of the year, of course. Lock in with the Shadow chain, baby. Why would they do that and not their own direct? They'll do their own direct, but I think they show up this year. I think this is the time. I think this is the time. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think for some reason it's gonna happen. I think it's entirely possible. Right. We got it, chat. We made it happen. Our predictions are fucking locked. And I think that there's a good chance we can get a bingo or two. Now that Reggie is gone, Jeff is dead to them. You might be right. You might be right. But I think I'm right. And if there's one thing you know about me, chat, it's that I love to be right. Kung Fu, Final Fantasy 17, a fucking boy can dream, I'll tell you that much. That would be too good. That would be too good to me. I think it would be so much fun. Chat, this has been so good. YouTube VOD watchers, thank you for liking and subscribing. I hope that we're right, and I hope that you watch with me the absolute best time of the year to react. I mean, Summer Game Fest tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time. If you're not joining for me for that, maybe you'll join for Day of the Devs, or for Devolver's birthday party, or for the Future Play Direct, or the Wholesome Direct, or the Future Game Show, or the Xbox Showcase, or the Black Ops Showcase, or the PC Gaming Show, or the Ubisoft Forward. We're gonna do more predictions like this on Saturday for both Ubisoft and Xbox, and Activision and Bethesda, and everything else under the sun that they own. There is a lot to look forward to, chat. I am going to be persistently live over these next 5 days. There is a ton happening. Don't forget that I have a sponsored stream tonight. Come through. Ubisoft's Battle Core Arena is tonight. It's 1 part Super Monkey Ball. It is 1 part like Unreal Tournament. I think this game is going to be really fun to play, and I can play with chat, and it costs you $0 to participate. You can download the game for free. We can hop in and play together. I think it'll be a fun time. Looking forward to it. YouTube VOD watchers, that's it for you. Twitch chat, stick around. We will do a little outro here.